Hey, fellow theme park fans, Eglantine, the homegrown tourist here with some news. We're going to be talking about some restaurants, some food stuff, of course, as we always do, because I'm a fat guy. We've got some new photos for some attractions that are coming out, some concept arts. And then we are going to be talking about the new Mulan trailer. I want to get to that as well today. And you have seen this, right? Dalton?
I have, yeah.
And I am here with Dalton.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. First, I guess right off the bat, something I want to talk about, because this is amazing to me. The Green Eggs and Ham is open at Universal Studios. Now, I know you haven't been down to Islands of Adventure.
No, I haven't even been to Universal.
When you come down, like I said, we've got you covered, man. You're getting in there for free. So you take care of your hotel.
I will definitely be taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If we ever find our way down there again.
The Green Eggs and Ham reopens. It's inside Seuss Landing. Now, this thing right here has sat like a slug since it began. Now, it did open a few times. When I was working there, it was open, but it was always open only during busy times, and I was always working, so I never got a chance to get there. This is a restaurant I've never been to, so I'm actually excited. You could tell right here by the picture, this is the old sign, and you could tell paint's chipped, the colors are muted. It's really, and granted, they wanted to, they took this picture on a bad day, but it's they let the place fall apart, which I never understood, because it's a centerpiece and it still would have been a picture spot had they not let it fall to rot, but they decided to open it now. The strange thing is that there's no green eggs and ham served here. And I understand eggs is a hard thing to keep for a fast food restaurant and such like that. But what they decided
to serve under the "you had one job" category.
Yeah. You could put prepackaged ham or make ham sandwich. You can make it like a deli style thing where they're making the green eggs and ham sandwiches at the very least. But it does have tater tots, where tater tots are the base, and then they throw all sorts of stuff on it. They've got this pizza fries, but now you get the pizza tater tots, where you've got the mozzarella, you got a little tomato sauce, you got the pepperoni on top. It says they've got buffalo chicken tots, where you have the chicken tenders, mozzarella, ranch, buffalo sauce on it, and s'mores, where, of course, marshmallows and Nutella with graham cracker crusts. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I will be doing a review of this, because if they're going to open it, by gosh, I am finally going to go eat at this place. This and Wimpy's never open. So when I found this out, I was like, yay, I'm going to go check this out. Before we get too far into this, I did not go to the Rise of the Resistance today. The ride opened, the final ride in Galaxy's Edge. I had a job interview, so I decided to check that. I decided to actually try to get a job instead. I will be checking it out probably Monday, Tuesday, around there. Let the weekend crowd go by a couple times, which I know that'll mean that I'm like the 1,000th person to put up a video about it or something. But
still, yeah.
It'll be an honest review. Is it good? Is it fun? How does it compare? Would your grandmother and kids be able to go? I know a lot of rides have been getting away from the family aspect. It's always something that's going to shake you about or something. Me and Gail were riding the other day. We went on the Little Mermaid out at Magic Kingdom, and we're like, I love rides like this. They need to make more, because it's always scream based, or they're trying to shake you up a little bit. But those old ones,
they want it to be thrilling, I think, is the point. They want that
surge
of adrenaline.
The old ones that just kind of were like a relaxing ride through the movie or something like that. Even if it was like something like Mr. Toad's or Snow White, where occasionally there would be a scare or a quick turn, would be fun. But anyway, I'm hoping Rise of the Resistance is good and family friendly. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Maverick, how you doing? How's it going? We're just kicking back, relaxing, talking some Disney stuff. And yeah, so there you go. Green eggs and ham. Can't wait. Are you a tater tot fan?
I am. Basically any variation on fried potatoes that I'm there for it. So
the funny thing is I am not, but I will be willing to try. The one that sounds good to me is the buffalo. I like spicy food, so I'll be probably giving that a try and letting one of the family members get the pizza fries or something like that, and the other one.
The pizza fries are sounding good to me because I'm already picturing like melted mozzarella over tater tots, and I'm already.
Oh, this is it. Can you see it?
A little bit. Yeah.
That's it right there. Yeah, that looks good.
Yum.
Yeah, I mean, I like me some pepperoni, but I think the pizza fries would be more for Gailey, and definitely the Nutella. What do you think, hon? The Nutella thing sound good to you? S'mores Nutella, toasted mini marshmallows, and Nutella over graham cracker crust over at Green Eggs and Ham.
That definitely sounds good to me. I don't know about her.
There you go. And she just went, that's how she answers every question to me. I literally said, "Are you hungry?" And she goes, "I don't know what the answer to that is." Yeah. So we got some new details of some rides that are coming up and some experiences that are coming up and everything. And I thought I would share and talk about this as well. More concept art for the Minnie and Mickey Mouse Runaway. Now, the thing is, you can find on other channels, the bigger ones, the bigger Disney channels had press releases or press things where they were allowed to go in and check out the lobby and the pre-show of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I think it looks awesome. I'm still in. I love the fact that they're making the train, everything. It looks like a cartoon, so you're part of it and everything. I don't watch those press release things because it's not the experience you're going to get, so I haven't seen anything on it. Plus, I don't want spoilers. But another thing they talked about is the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is now set to open in 2021, and they're talking about this is the entry. This is the port where you go into. This is the I guess this is the building that's going to be the spaceship. Yeah, the $3,000 a night. But what I really wanted to show was this is the new car. They finally took a picture of the car for Remy and the Ratatouille adventure ride. It's a trackless ride. I've ridden one at SeaWorld. They've got one at SeaWorld where it kind of it's programmed to bounce, and it kind of bounces around from one area to other. And I love the oversized props. It looks like you're being chased through the kitchen. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
And yeah,
I really Ratatouille used to be my favorite Pixar movie, so I'm really partial to that movie, and I'm surprised it's taken them this long to do something with it. Yeah,
well, it was over in Disneyland Paris. This is actually a transfer, and and it's going to be in our Paris as well. It's going to be in Epcot, so.
That makes sense.
Yeah, just by the oversized everything, it looks like the scene that we're riding through is the scene where he's being chased through the kitchen.
And everybody's trying to hack at him with knives and so forth. Yeah.
And it's going to be opening in the summer of 2020. So I'm all excited. And this is a concept of the theater that's going to be at Hollywood Studios that's going to be showing Mickey Mouse shorts. It's a Mickey Shorts Theater in Disney Hollywood Studios will show an original short film that features Mickey Mouse. There will also be photo opportunities for guests. Check out this newly released artist rendering of the theater. I can't wait. I would love it if it was just someplace also that showed, I mean, not just the new one, but let's show some of these classic ones, some of the ones you can find on Disney Plus and everything. That would be really cool.
That's one of the reasons I absolutely loved House of Mouse when I was a kid, because they would show all the old shorts and stuff, and it was really
good. I the last time we were talking, I remember I showed the you could go Disney through the years and just start at 1920 and watch all the Mickey Mouse cartoons and everything. It looks really cool. Here's something I found to be exciting. Disney's DuckTales World Showcase Adventures is coming to Epcot. According to the Disney Parks blog, you're invited to join Scrooge McDuck, Donald, Lunchpad, Webby, and the nephews in search of priceless treasure using the Play Disney Parks mobile app. Guests take a trip around World Showcase, discovering exotic destinations. So it seems to me like the Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego, which turned into Kim Possible. So it seems to me it's like that game.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm glad, because as much as I love the kind of upscale, sophisticated nature of Epcot, they need to do something to pep it up a little bit, because it needs love, and it seems to be the least loved of all the Disney parks by Disney itself, and that annoys me.
Yeah. Oh, and then we've got some updates where they're updating the film for Canada. They've got in the France pavilion, they've got a Beauty and the Beast sing along. Okay. That's cool, I guess. And Awesome Planet, the Land Pavilion Showcase, the Earth's beauty and diversity in 10-minute film featuring spectacular imagery. I love the land. That's one of my favorite rides at Epcot. And this is part of the elevator. What you see here is the elevator for the Space 220 restaurant. So
I remember we covered that a couple weeks.
Months ago. When it rises, it's going to be like Mission in Space, or Mission to Mars, I think it was called, at the Magic Kingdom, where it makes it look like you're taking off. So there we go. Yeah. All righty. Next, let me move on here. Do we have any? Nope. Next up, there's a 2020 opening date announced for Toy Story Land's Roundup Rodeo Barbecue Restaurant. At least they listen to one thing. A lot of people are like, wait a second, you don't have a Toy Story shop in Toy Story Land? Or a Pixar shop? There actually is one Pixar shop, but it's way away from Toy Story Land. So I'm glad they listened at least.
of all the places to put it, that seems very counterintuitive.
Yeah. But at least now they have a restaurant coming. It's called Roundup Rodeo, and it's going to be a barbecue, which kind of fits.
That's because Western and so forth. Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's going to be a table service, which means, of course, the waiters, the waitresses, and all that bring it to you and everything. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And this is what it's going to look like.
Well, there are some places that do barbecue already in Disney, and from what you and Pixar told me, they do barbecue really well. So
sometimes they do. Yeah. Sit down service does it well. I did like the barbecue. I forget what they called it, but it's like a little riblet. I got it. The Star Wars. I wish they would bring back the weird names though. I got it. The Star Wars canteen. That was good. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. Why not? It's another restaurant to try, and I like Disney dining. Yeah, something else to spend money on, Gailey. Yeah. You want to go to a Toy Story barbecue joint? Yeah. She's like, maybe. Yeah. Well, speaking of foods and things we can actually, Gail, you want to get in on this one? You can sit over there. I'm going to turn the screen a little bit. No. You're not on camera, I think. There you go.
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's in PJs and she's relaxing. Let's see. This is the Foodie Guide to Holidays 2019 at Disney Hollywood Studio in the Walt Disney World. This is our time. Our time right here. Unless we go up Troy's bucket. Anyway, so there's some foods offered at now. I got to say, Disney Hollywood Studios nails the holidays when it comes to little food snacks. So I'm very excited about this. I want to get out there. I want to try something. We missed one of these things last year. They brought it back. I'll get to that. The first thing up is a holiday blondie. I have no idea what a blondie is except for a cartoon strip. It's
a blondie is a bread pastry similar to a brownie, but without the chocolate, hence blondie.
Oh, thank goodness. That's what he just said. It's a non-chocolate brownie. Yes, which in all honesty, I'm not a big brownie fan. I'm not a big chocolate fan. Blondie made with orange peel, dried cranberries, and slivered almonds. Let my old eyes adjust here with white chocolate ganache. That looks good.
Yes, please. I will buy that for $1.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm all over that. Then this one's for Elizabeth Gailey. They've got Elsa's Magical Macaroons. This is available at the market-based baseline tap house. White and blue macaroon shells with white chocolate and gingerbread ganache. Yeah, that looks good.
I will also be taking about a dozen of those, please.
Yeah, our daughter, you met Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Elizabeth loves macaroons. So yeah,
so you mentioned. I remember when it was her birthday. She picked a place specifically because it had
specifically macaroons. So for dessert we could grab macaroons. Now this is the big daddy. This is the one I will literally go to Hollywood Studios, get that, and have a good day. I could leave right after. And that is the chestnut pine cone, available at the Backlot Express and the Trolley Car Cafe. Chestnut mousse on top of a milk chocolate sweetened crepe with powder sugared snow.
Sweet, merciful Yuletide. Yeah.
I know, right? I've seen this thing. It's like this big, and it was only $6. Yeah, that sounds so good. It looks good, and it's artful too. And the cool thing is, I've seen other people get this. And it's not a McDonald's situation where, the burger looks big and juicy in the picture and it's all flat and yuck when you get it. I've seen it and it looks like this. So I am so all over it. I'm wondering if I could buy it and if it wouldn't melt by the time I got it home and I could just show it. Ooh, look at this, guys. Because that'd be awesome. Next up, Mickey Santa Hat Chocolate Mousse. This is available at the ABC Commissary. It's vanilla shortbread. That's this right here, topped with chocolate cake, dark chocolate mousse, dark chocolate ears, and a large white crispy pearl. So that must be some red fondant around the mousse.
Yeah.
Holy Toledo! How's that sound? I'm surprised you aren't driving down here right now.
I'm just sitting here like. Holiday Disney desserts. Where is my passport? And can I get a flight now?
You don't need a passport to come down to Florida, dude. Alrighty, so
I mean to hold a flight reservation.
I got you. Yep. Alrighty. So next up, we have the festive holiday wreath available at ABC Commissary. Cookie with mint marshmallow topped with a white green icing and chocolate candy cane. Not bad. I think they should lead with this though. It's so unimpressive after you see these two.
Yeah, I will stop you though when I don't want it, and that's not happened yet.
I know. It still looks good, doesn't it? And finally, these just kill me. This is the dessert at Woody's Lunchbox. They have these things year round. Cinnamon apple lunchbox tart. It's a Pop-Tart, gang. It's a Pop-Tart. Just call it a Pop-Tart. I'm sure they can't, but it's with cinnamon apple pie filling, topped with red cinnamon fondant. I've had these. They're actually pretty good.
I'm not complaining. This is definitely.
I think they should whoever wrote this should have led with these though, because I think they blew their wad on the big two. These two are just gorgeous. I mean, these are very elegant, but these are the showstoppers right here, I think.
Yeah. But Disney holiday pastries, just all of the above, please.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have the gingerbread cookies available at Baseline Tap House Market and Dockside Diner. Soft gingerbread dough topped with maple fondant and chocolate crispy pearls. And right here is Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam gingerbread cupcakes available at the Trolley Car Cafe. Trolley Car Cafe is basically a Starbucks. Gingerbread cupcake with maple Bavarian filling, cream cheese buttercream, red and green sprinkles, and white chocolate Wayne and Lanny. I guess that's them.
Excuse me while I mop up my drool.
I know, dude. Gingerbread cupcake. I want that, man. I love gingerbread.
I know you can't go wrong with good gingerbread at the holidays. It's just it's so quintessential for the season, and it's just beautiful.
You know, the sad thing about me doing this is I am about to have dinner where it's basically this homemade soup nacho thing that I make, and I want this for dessert.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I primed myself for dessert already. Damn.
Yeah. So one thing that Hollywood Studios does are verines. They're little pudding cups, basically. You have Olaf's chocolate marshmallow verine available at Fairfax Fair, and that is layers of chocolate cake cream, chocolate fudge, mini marshmallows, and white chocolate crispy pearls topped with a white chocolate topper featuring Olaf, and that's this one right here.
Okay, it didn't sound good, but then you started describing it, and now
I know, right?
Once again, want. So
the Goofy. Now I've had this one, and it's good. Goofy's hot, not hot chocolate verine. Available at the Backlot Express and Rosie's All American. It's layers of chocolate cake, cinnamon chocolate cream, vanilla cream, cinnamon marshmallow, and milk chocolate crispy pearls topped with chocolate topper featuring Goofy. That's this one here. And let me tell you something. That is really good. Can we
just like put out like a long buffet table where I can scoop up all of the above?
Well, the cool things are these are only like $5 or $6 depending. And
that's
$20 buys the bunch. And yeah, I'm okay with that. And this is like a pudding. The cream here is like a pudding that really does taste like hot chocolate. Strawberry mint verine available at Pizza Rio and ABC Commissary. Layers of vanilla sponge cake, strawberry compote, mint cream, vanilla cream, and strawberry and white chocolate crispy pearls. And that one's this one. And let me tell you something. Strawberry with mint doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen. I have had this one. I wish I could say good things. I really do. Unfortunately, this is the one I can say, look, if you're sitting next to Goofy's hot, not hot, and you have a choice, don't do this one. And then finally, we've got the caramel apple verine available at Catalina Eddie's. Layers of chocolate panna cotta, caramel apples, caramel cream, dark chocolate and salted caramel crispy pearls, apple cream, caramel sauce, and dark chocolate shavings topped with a chocolate topper featuring Minnie and Mickey. That just sounds rich. That's like rich.
Yeah, that's
this thing is so rich. It's diving with Scrooge McDuck into a pot of gold. That's how rich this thing sounds right here.
Geronimo.
Yeah. And these aren't anything that you can eat, but these are the new Christmas popcorn buckets. We did see these; they're about that big. We saw them.
Cute though.
Yeah, they are very cute. They run like $25 if you want them, but they've got free refills or cheap refills, so they work. Yeah, and then
I'm glad somebody is merchandising the LGMs from Toy Story. I like the LGMs.
And Little Green Men, by the way, for those who do not know. Northern Lights Slushie available at the market. Blue raspberry frozen slushie with cotton candy. Boom.
Something to wash down all the desserts
with. Let's see. Olaf Snow Flurry available at the market. Vanilla orange frozen slushie with whipped cream. That's right there. That would be my cup of tea. The Holiday Mule, however, is for the adults. At the Oasis Canteen, Sunshine Day Bar, and Animation Bar, vodka, limoncello, cranberry juice, and ginger beer. And then finally, Frostbite cocktail available at Oasis Canteen, Sunshine Bar, all these same places. Vodka, blue caraca, cranberry juice, and sweet and sour. And these are these two. Now, here's the problem. Disney drinks sometimes are only that big. So they've been getting expensive.
Well, actually, in all fairness, that probably works for me because I usually limit myself to one drink if I drink. So one small drink probably wouldn't be too bad.
And this is Winterberry Margarita, Silver Tequila, Triple Sec, Sweet and Sour Cranberry Juice, and Wildberry Syrup. Now, I'll tell you something. I'm surprised Gail walked out, but this would be right up her tea. It's a hot cocoa flight at Fairfax Fair, Dockside Diner, and Woody's Lunchbox. You get three hot chocolates. Tasty. You get 3 hot chocolates with vanilla vodka, black cherry bourbon, and Irish cream liqueur. Holy Toledo. I know, right? I want that.
Sweet Lord, yeah.
That looks like it would go very well with a with one of those tarts. Anyway, that's that, man. I'm telling, that's some good. I told you, Hollywood Studios goes out for the Christmas stuff. It really does. They nail that stuff. Whoops, wrong one. Here we are. Oh, hey, Underworld Dream. Did you get stuck on the news? I have not tried it. I'm going on Monday. Because the crowds, I had a job interview today, so I went there instead. Let's see. Americans like their drinks supersized. Damn straight. I need 42 ounces of any liquid. Keeps you clean because you pee a lot.
Also, bonjour to Eric Green because he made a Julia Child reference.
Bonjour. Yeah, okay. So anyway, that brings us to a new trailer. Let's talk about this. Of course, we can't show a lot, and you guys can't hear it anyway. But I'm gonna go full screen on this. But the new trailer for Mulan comes out, and it's, you know what? No, how about you? I'll give my opinion, but you're my guest here. Well, actually, I don't know. You're part of the show. So, what was your you saw this? What is your thought when you saw this trailer? What did you think?
This looks like hands down the best Disney live action remake, reboot, whatever you want to call it, since 101 Dalmatians.
Okay, that's an interesting look at you.
There are some things that I wish it were. There are some things that I wish were a bit different. Like I miss the songs, I miss the cricket, and I miss Mushu. but cartoon sidekicks and songs notwithstanding, this actually looks really epic. It has a weird sort of Lord of the Rings meets like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon vibe that I kind of dig.
This feels epic.
Yeah.
That's what I would say about it. Now, you mentioned it doesn't have the songs, yes, but it has the music. And I appreciate that. And it's tugging on the nostalgia vines the same way as Aladdin was.
Yeah,
this works.
I kind of held that against the trailer a little bit, because like, don't tell me what you should be doing if you're not gonna do them. Like,
yeah, I'll tell you why this is looking like the best of the live action movies is because it looks different. The other ones, and this is one of the reasons why Dumbo is one of my favorite of the live action movies, even though everybody else hates it. It's that it's a completely different film. You know, hate it or love it, it did something different instead of the exact,
but I don't necessarily think it's being different that makes it. I think it's that they can't rely on just going through the motions this time.
Which Aladdin feels just like they did that in Lion King. The less said, the better.
Yeah, that's the thing about some of these live action remakes. The ones that are good, or the ones that are decent to passable, shall we say, add enough that they don't feel like they're exploiting the original. They feel like they're paying a decent homage to it. But the ones that are just going through the motions and see like, ooh, this thing you remember. Don't you like this thing you remember?
Yeah.
How about this thing you remember? Don't you like that thing you remember? That makes this movie good, right? Yeah, no movie.
There's enough here that seems familiar to the story without actually copying anything, or like we've seen the bum leg. We know what's going to happen, and it follows the story very closely. I can only assume this is after the matchmaker. But yeah, it's not going to have the funny talking animals, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that.
Mushu.
I don't. I'm good with it.
Honestly, the way I would take it if I were in charge of this, you know, the serious guardian character that they made fun of in Mulan?
Yeah.
What if in this version Mushu actually was that serious guardian?
The serious guardian? Oh, that's one way to do it. That would be one way. The cinematography is absolutely gorgeous in this film.
Like I said, it's like Lord of the Rings meets Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and that's not a bad combination.
Yeah.
Especially not given the source material. And I like the new villainess character.
Oh yeah, the witch. Yes, I know. It's like, okay, we don't want anything fantastical, so we're not going to have talking animals and dragons. Here's a witch that turns into a phoenix at one point.
Random Chinese sorceress because reasons.
Yeah. It's like Pocahontas. We're not going to have talking animals. You have a talking tree. What's the difference?
Yeah, but that being said, I think his name was Shan Yu in the original, the big bad of the original. One of the most forgettable Disney villains ever. So
yeah, unfortunately, especially considering who voiced him. I can't remember his name, but he was the bad guy in RoboCop, or one of the smaller.
Yeah. I know who you mean, but I can't think of his name either. But I like this, and of course I'm partial to magic users because, well, duh. But but I think this works for in the context of the mythology. Throwing a little bit of Asian mysticism in there is not a bad thing. And like I said, Shan Yu was an extremely boring villain, so why not give him? Or I don't know if he's gonna still be in the movie and she's just gonna be like an accomplice to him, or if she's gonna be the main villain and he's gonna be one of her henchmen, or what the situation is there. But this actually feels like a genuine upgrade to the material, and that's not something I've been able to say in a long time with these live action remakes.
Yeah.
I would make an argument for Beauty and the Beast, but then again, I didn't really like Beauty and the Beast, so I know I just committed a bunch of heresy, and people are
Beauty and the Beast sucks
at the stake, but that's neither here nor there.
Beauty and the Beast really did suck. It wasn't good. My gosh, the shots in this thing. This looks like the movie, man. Seriously. I'm actually, and I've heard it from Gail. I've heard it from other people. Well, you like the Asian. That has nothing to do with that. This just looks like it's a good movie for once.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this is where the other one was kind of romantic and feminine, and the action was just there to serve the story. This one seemed like a genuinely pretty kick-ass action movie with some like fantastical elements in the background, and I kind of like the idea of Disney doing an action movie, because we haven't seen an honest to goodness Disney like action movie since Pirates of the Caribbean. So
okay, yeah,
I'm good with this.
I agree. That is definitely where I sit on this one. Let's see. I always complain about live action movies, but the Mulan trailer is epic, says Maverick. Good to see you, to Eric Breen from Tillium. I hope that you and your family get stuck on new Star Wars ride. You guys could use the Disney gift cards for Christmas. Also see if they could throw in a few years of free Disney Plus. That would be nice. Unfortunately, if you're in the park and you get stuck, they just give you a fast pass or two, depending on how long you're stuck. You have to be in a gondola above like 50 feet in the air, where you have nowhere for 4 hours, where you have nowhere to use the restroom except for the gondola you're sitting in.
It has to be a truly horrible situation.
Yeah, that's when you get the gift cards. Yep. But yeah, I'll tell you what.
That's the we're sorry, please don't sue us rivalry moments.
That's basically everything that's going on right there. Yeah. Seriously though, I am so looking forward to Mulan now.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe I'm saying that, because freaking Disney live action remakes, man.
Is it next year that it comes out, or is it?
It's March 2020.
Okay, so that it seems like they're kind of using that to like jumpstart the summer movie season, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, they don't really have they have Black Widow as far as their Marvel movies are concerned. I would love to. I want to be happy about this kind of thing. Now, the only reason why I am is because it looks different. I would still prefer to see some original content.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an original Disney film, something like that. That would be awesome. The costumes used in the Mulan trailer don't look too bad. It looks good. That's the happy thing about it. I'm it looks like like I said, the cinematography's done well done. The action looks good. I'm hoping, you know, obviously we're not seeing everything. There's no dialogue really in this. There's a little bit in the beginning, but then as far as the action is concerned, it kind of goes, you know, after that it stops and it plays the music. Like I said, it tries to play off on the nostalgia factor.
I'm glad there's not a whole bunch of dialogue, because if there was a bunch of wisecracks, I think it would ruin the epic feel.
See, but I was talking to Gail and she goes, "It looks real serious." I am sure it has a sense of humor.
Well, obviously, I don't think you could make it through the movie without it having a sense of humor. But as it sits, if they want to play this one more serious, more like I said, more in the vein of like the Pirates, the Caribbean movies, maybe, I could totally be on board with that. So, yay, Mulan. You got one, Disney. I'm excited for something. The first time in a long time.
Yeah, there you go. I agree. And thank goodness for it. For once, we're excited. All right. Well, anyway, gang, that's what we have. That's what we were here to talk about. Good stuff, man. Serious, especially that Hollywood Studios sweet. I'll grab a couple of those. Go see Mulan. We'll rock on. Yeah.
I hope that movie brings honor to us all.
Oh, one of us had to say it. I'm glad it was you. All righty. So there you go, guys. Dalton, thanks for hanging out with me and talking about all of this. Guys, thanks you for listening in. Please share, get word out about this channel. You know what? I checked. I don't do this very often, but I checked Social Blade. And for the longest time, I Love Comics was a D. Thankfully, I got it back up to a C+. I've made it more focused, so it's news and controversial stuff, while Old Man Comics is all the fun stuff. So all the boats are rising, so to speak, at this point. This one more so than all of them. I'm surprised. No, actually, I think this is the first time I checked it. I do believe that Old Man Comics has surpassed Homegrown Tourist, not in subs yet, but as far as its is the rise. But I'm very happy with the growth. I would like to, of course, get this to 1,000, but I have no idea where it's going to go after that. Although I have read the COPA, there's nothing to worry about there. There's nothing to worry about. What they're looking out for is the stealing of the data
information.
Yeah, that's not us. So yeah, we're fine. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining, and as always, thank you very, very much for watching, and have a zippity doo-dah day.
Cheers, guys.